Hello friends, welcome to my channel Go Digit. Today in this video we will learn how to configure, how to install the latest Business Central version 20 in both on-prem and on cloud. Okay, so before we begin, I request you to please subscribe to my channel if you have not or if you have not subscribed it yet, because in our channel we make the videos of Business Central technical and functional. Okay, so let's begin with the today's video. So as you can see, and as we all know that Microsoft in a year they launch two versions of the Business Central. So their name goes like that. When they launch in the April month, they call it Business Central on premises 2022 or 2023. Then release wave 1. Okay, and second time when they launch somewhere in October and they call it release wave 2. Okay, so in on 1st of April only, Microsoft have launched this new version of year 2022 release wave 1. So as you can see, I have opened up the MBS partner source website. From there you could log in and download your on-prem version of the Business Central. Okay, in this you have this complete list of all the localizations which Microsoft have launched for the Business Central 2022 version, and I have already downloaded one of the same. Okay, so we will see how we will install this. And meanwhile, in the second tab, as you can see, this is the cloud version of the Business Central. Okay, and if I go to the settings and click on the admin center, here it will give us the list of the current environments which I am having in my cloud version. One is the production one, another one is the sandbox environment. Okay, so we can see that currently these are still in the 19.5. Okay, and I don't have to worry about that. Should I do the manually upgradation for my current production environment, or should I go with anybody's help? Because this is the USP of the Business Central Online version, that it will get upgraded to the latest available version automatically. Okay, so by tomorrow or today also might be possible that my production environment will get upgraded to the version 20. Okay, but if you really want to create the environment or the create the sandbox environment of version 20 just to get your hands on into it before you start working on the production environment, you can always create a sandbox environment. So let's first learn how we will configure the version 20 BC20 version in the cloud version. Okay, so I'll click on the new button, and it will open us a prompt, a window where we will input some of the details of our new environment. Okay, so here I have to give the name of my new environment, and let me give it BC20 stable version. Okay, and as you can see that by default type is selected here as production, but you cannot create more than one production environment because I am already having one production environment, so I cannot create second one. So I will go with the sandbox. We can create at a time three sandboxes in our environments. Here I will select the localization, which is AU, and then as you can see, this is the stable version of the BC20 which Microsoft have launched. So 20.0.37253.38055. This is the preview version. Okay, but now this is the stable version. So I will select this and click on create. And now very soon my sandbox environment for the version BC20 will be available, and we will be able to start using it. Okay, see, you can see that it is currently in a preparation mode. Okay, So meanwhile, it will finish its installation of BC20. Let's move on to the on-prem version and see how we can install the same. So I've already downloaded it. So this is the same, and let me extract it. Okay. So guys, I have downloaded this from the partner source website. So I will copy this link and input in the description box so that you can also use this link and download your specific localization from there. Okay, so let's wait for it that till the time it get extracted completely so that we can install the same. Okay, if I refresh this my cloud environment and see that if it is done, no, it is still checking. No, it is still in the preparation mode. So, guys, here we can see that there are multiple versions or the multiple localizations available. Based on your need, you can always go ahead and install or download the same from here only. Okay. Right now, if you type on the Google, it will not be available, but I believe very soon it will be available by just you type the name that you want to download the Business Central version 2022. It will be readily available there without any hiccup of logging into the partner source, because there are some users who do not own the partner source login, and thus it will be difficult for them to download it for their on-prem requirement, because that's how it goes that everybody do not have at the moment to of the partner source access. So we should wait. I believe in first or second week of the April, this download will be available on Google itself, where you can directly download the same. Okay, so let's see whether okay it's still going. Okay, so let's wait and see when it gets completed. Okay, guys, so it has extracted completely. So this is what we get, all the files in the on-prem version. So let's click on the setup to install the same. Click on next, click on I accept. And yes, we got three options, but we will click on the advanced installation option. And here if you it depends on you whether you would like to go with the install demonstration or you would like to select your options, like you would like to select what you require from the available options. Okay, so I always select this one because install demo will install everything which is the default feature comes with the Business Central, which may or may not require by you. So you click here, and now we have these options available called client, server, developer, and custom based on your role, let exactly who you are. So you can do the same, you can select the same. I'm a developer, so I'll click on the customize, and we have these options available. First is the AL development environment. Yes, because I really require in order to develop anything, I require AL development environment. So I will select this. Server administration tool, yes, by default it gets selected. So yes, we require that tool. And of course, I require to install this, use my same machine as a server to behave this machine as a server. I need to select this. Of course, the SQL Server database components and this web server components, which actually makes possible to run that website of Business Central, the web client of the Business Central, to be hosted from your machine only. Okay, so these by default options are already available, so you don't need to do anything. You by default it gets selected. So click on next, and here we have the options available that your server computer name is localhost. Localhost means that your own machine. Okay, The instance name by default, the instance name is BC200. If you want, you can change it. The account by which your service will get run is the network service. Okay, and these are the ports which are available, which will through which your version of the Business Central 20 will run. Okay, so no need to change anything. But of course, if you are already running any previous version of the Business Central and they might be running on these ports, so you must have to change it like from 7045 to 8045 and so on. Okay, it totally depends then that whether your any existing version of the Business Central you are already using or or already have installed in your machine. Okay, so no need to change anything here. Credential type will remain Windows. Okay, and yes, this will be my database name, Business Central 20 version. This will be my web port, okay, by which my website will run of the Business Central. Let's install IIS prerequisites. That if your IIS is already not installed or not configured in your local machine, then it will install and configure it also. Now click on apply, and now let's wait by the time it will finish up the complete installation by installing all these you could say five options. Okay, so five programs. So meanwhile it will get installed. Let's head back to our cloud version and see whether the state has now changed to active or not. Okay, yeah, it changed to active. That means my new environment of BC20 is available and I can click on this and now it will open up the Business Central version 20 environment of cloud. Okay, so I'm very much excited to see that. Guys, as we all know that cloud is the future, right? So whether you are using the on-prem version, just like we are learning at the moment that we are installing the on-prem version, but of course within a few years we have to migrate our on-prem version to the cloud version only. So we it is a recommendation that we should start using the cloud version and we should start migrating our on-prem solutions to the cloud. Okay, so now this is our Business Central version 20. Okay, and as you can see, this is the dashboard. If I click here, you can see these are the roles or all the modules which you get to see in the Business Central version 20. Okay, of course, there are some new features which get introduced with the BC20. Okay, we will use it, we will see it, we will learn it in more coming videos. Okay, for example, if I type here bank, bank deposit. So this is one of the new features which get introduced in the BC20 that you can create the bank deposits also now in the Business Central. It's just in the form of header and line where you can install everything about your bank information, the total amount which you want to deposit, okay, and so on, like the impact which you want to put into your general ledger account. So you have to select like that or any other type you can always select. So this is something, one of the feature which get introduced. Okay, so just like there are plenty of features available which you can always explore by typing new features of Business Central version 20 on Google and you will get all the list of the new features which are available. Okay, right now we will not go deeper into that part, but yes, of course, now on-prem version of BC20 gets installed. So if you would like to see that, let's see that. Type here Business Central. See, this is the administration, the server tool. Okay, If you open this, you will find one service of BC20, which is currently the status is start pending. So let's wait until and unless it gets started. We cannot run the web client. Okay, so this is the new service. And if I type here localhost, see the instance, the server address, that web address which you need to type to run your on-prem version is, it goes like your server address, then 8080 port, and then of course your instance. So this makes the complete URL of your on-prem business central. And yes, now it is opening up. Okay, this happens because still our service is not showing as started. Let's wait. If I go here and see if I could do something. It's still in the starting mode. It is taking a bit time. Okay, but by the way, this is the way we will install the on-prem version. We will we will install and configure the on-prem version of the Business Central version 20, and this is how we can create the new environment of BC20 in the cloud version. So this is all. This is the purpose of this today's video, that how we can install and configure the latest version which has been launched by the Microsoft for on-prem and for cloud. Okay, so I hope you have understood now how we can install the Business Central version 20 for both on-prem and on cloud. And if you like this video, I request you to please hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video.